Let's talk about Kevin Hart, a guy who started with nothing in North Philadelphia. In a city known for its grit and resilience, Kevin's story began on streets where dreams often seemed out of reach, but hope was never completely lost. Before the fame, he was just a kid in a tough neighborhood, learning to survive. Every day was a lesson in perseverance, and every corner held a new challenge. The world around him was raw and real, shaping his outlook from a young age. His mother, Nancy Hart, was a powerhouse, raising two boys on her own, working hard, and setting the rules. She was the backbone of the family, making sacrifices and holding the household together with unwavering strength. She taught Kevin discipline, grit, and the value of hard work. Whether it was making sure homework was done or chores were finished, Nancy instilled in Kevin the importance of responsibility and never giving up, no matter how tough things got. His father, Henry Witherspoon, struggled with addiction and was mostly absent. The pain of that absence was real, leaving questions and gaps in Kevin's life that he had to learn to fill on his own. That left a void, but Kevin didn't let it break him. Instead, he found ways to cope, to channel his feelings into something positive, and to keep moving forward. Instead, he turned pain into punchlines, using comedy to heal and connect. Laughter became his armor, and the stage became his sanctuary, a place where he could transform struggle into strength. Philly was his training ground, tough, real, and full of lessons. The city's energy was electric, and every experience, good or bad, became a building block for his future. Every challenge, every laugh, every tear prepared him for the world stage. The ups and downs, the setbacks and small victories, all added layers to his character and his comedy. He learned to hustle, to find humor in hardship, and to never wait for a handout. From selling shoes to working odd jobs, Kevin did whatever it took to keep his dreams alive, always pushing forward. His mother's strength and his father's absence shaped his drive. The love and discipline from Nancy and the lessons learned from what was missing fueled his ambition to succeed. The city's energy and his family's struggles became the foundation for his future. Every hardship was a stepping stone, every setback a lesson in resilience. Kevin's story began with adversity, but he used it as fuel. He learned early that life wouldn't hand him anything, so he had to work twice as hard to get half as far. He was learning lessons about life and survival you can't get from a book. The streets were his classroom, and every day brought a new test of character. This was the real school of hard knocks. It was here that Kevin learned to stand tall, to keep his sense of humor, and to never back down from a challenge. And Kevin? He was about to graduate with honors. The foundation was set, the lessons learned, and the fire inside him was burning brighter than ever. The world just didn't know it yet. But soon everyone would see the results of his hard work and determination. But Kevin Hart was ready to rise. He was prepared to take on the world, armed with laughter, resilience, and the unbreakable spirit of North Philadelphia. After high school, Kevin tried college and worked long hours selling shoes, but deep down, he knew he was meant for something bigger. The routine of retail life couldn't contain his energy or his dreams. Even as he smiled at customers, he imagined himself making people laugh on a much larger stage. Comedy started as a dare from a friend. His first time on stage as Lil Kev was nothing short of a disaster. The nerves, the lights, the silence, it was overwhelming. He bombed, got booed, and faced a wall of silence that felt endless. The crowd didn't laugh, and the sting of rejection was real. Most would quit after a night like that, but not Kevin. He refused to let failure define him. He failed, slept on friends' couches, and nearly gave up more than once. But his mother's unwavering belief in him kept his spirit alive. Her encouragement was the spark he needed to keep pushing forward. The turning point came when comedy veteran Keith Robinson pulled him aside and said, "Stop trying to be someone else. The funny is in you." That advice changed everything for Kevin. It was the wake-up call he needed. Kevin started talking about his real life, his height, his family, his fears, and all the things that made him unique. He realized that his own story was funnier than any character he could invent. He realized his struggles, his pain, and even his failures were his goldmine. Every hardship became a punchline, every setback a new bit. He stopped imitating his idols and started being authentic. The audience finally connected with him, laughing not just at his jokes but at his honesty. He learned that pain and honesty make the best comedy. The more real he got, the more people related to him. Every failure became a lesson, every tough night a stepping stone. He grew stronger with each setback. He found his voice by embracing his truth, and the laughter grew louder with every show. Kevin Hart wasn't just telling jokes, he was telling his story, sharing his journey, and inviting the world to laugh with him. That's when the real journey began. The applause felt different. It was for the real Kevin. He turned every rejection into motivation, using each no as fuel to work harder and get better. He turned pain into laughter, transforming his toughest moments into comedy gold. And he never looked back, always moving forward with determination and hope. The road was rough, filled with obstacles and setbacks, but it made him unstoppable. Every challenge shaped him into the comedian he was destined to become. Kevin Hart was on his way, ready to take on the world one laugh at a time. Once Kevin embraced his own story, everything changed. He became a storyteller, not just a joke teller. His comedy specials, Hart'S, and put him on the map. He talked about family, pain, and his own insecurities, making people laugh and cry. It was a cultural event. He sold out the Nokia Theater, proving he could fill arenas. He kept climbing, even selling out a football stadium in Philly. 50,000 people came to see him. He turned his life into a global phenomenon. Kevin wasn't just a comedian, he was a rock star. He built a brand on honesty, energy, and heart. He showed you can turn your struggles into your superpower. Every show was bigger, every laugh louder. He planted his flag at the top of comedy. From Lil Kev to a giant, he did it his way. The world was watching, and Kevin Hart delivered. As Kevin conquered stand-up, Hollywood took notice. He started with small roles, learning the ropes. His breakout came with, he stole the show and proved he could lead. Suddenly he was a star. Hits followed with Ice Cube, with Will Ferrell. He brought energy and heart to every role. Kevin became a bankable movie star, not just the funny sidekick. He worked non-stop, releasing hit after hit. Hollywood saw his work ethic and charisma. He could headline movies and fill theaters. He wasn't just in the game, he was changing it. Kevin Hart made the leap from clubs to the big screen. He proved comedy could be blockbuster business. He became the hardest working man in Hollywood, and he was just getting started. The world was his stage. Sometimes magic happens when two stars collide. Kevin Hart and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, total opposites, perfect chemistry. Their first big hit, Kevin's frantic energy, The Rock's cool confidence. Audiences loved their banter. Hollywood saw gold. Next came a global smash, nearly $1 billion. They played off each other perfectly, making every scene unforgettable. Sequels followed, and their partnership became a brand. Beyond movies, they co-host shows, appear in commercials, and roast each other online. Their friendship is real, and it shows. Together, they're unstoppable. They prove the power of teamwork and collaboration. When you find someone who lifts you up, you hold on. Kevin and The Rock are a true Hollywood power duo. Their success is built on trust, fun, and mutual respect, and they're not done yet. Fame wasn't enough for Kevin Hart. He wanted to build an empire. He launched Hart'S, his own production company, creating movies, TV, and comedy specials. He became the boss, making opportunities for himself and others. He produced hits like and he started the LOL Network, a digital comedy platform for new voices. Kevin wanted to lift up the next generation of comedians. He's also a savvy investor, with deals from Nike to Chase, his own tequila, and a plant-based fast food chain. He's always thinking bigger, ownership, not just fame. He's building a legacy for his family and community. Kevin's ambition is unmatched. He's not just in the spotlight, he owns it. He's changing the game for comedians everywhere. He's proof that thinking big pays off. He didn't just want a seat at the table, he wanted to own the table. And now, he does. Success doesn't mean a smooth ride. Kevin Hart faced real setbacks. His journey, though filled with laughter and applause, was also marked by moments of pain and public scrutiny. In 2017, a public scandal tested his family and reputation. The headlines were relentless, and the world watched as his private life became front-page news. He owned up, apologized, and took responsibility. Kevin didn't hide from his mistakes, he faced them head-on, speaking directly to his fans and loved ones. Then, controversy over old jokes cost him the Oscars hosting gig. It was a dream opportunity lost, and the backlash was intense. He turned it into a lesson, sharing the messy reality in his Netflix docuseries. By opening up, he showed the world that growth comes from facing uncomfortable truths. He showed his flaws, making him even more relatable. Audiences saw not just a superstar, but a human being willing to admit when he was wrong. The biggest test came in 2019. A car accident left him with severe injuries. In an instant, everything changed, and his future was uncertain. He had to learn to walk again, facing months of painful recovery. Every step was a struggle, but he refused to give up. For a man built on energy, it was a devastating blow. The physical pain was matched only by the mental challenge of starting over. But Kevin fought back, documenting his journey and inspiring millions. He let people in, showing the hard days and the small victories. He came out stronger, more grateful, and more focused on family. The experience deepened his appreciation for life and the people closest to him. Every setback became a comeback. Each obstacle was a chance to prove his resilience and determination. He proved it's not about how you fall, it's about how you get up. Kevin's story is a reminder that true strength is revealed in our lowest moments. Each challenge added depth to his story. The setbacks became chapters in a larger narrative of perseverance and growth. He learned, grew, and kept moving forward. No matter the odds, he refused to let adversity define him. Kevin Hart's resilience is his real superpower. It's what sets him apart and inspires so many to keep pushing through their own struggles. He turned pain into progress, and he's still rising. The lessons never stop, and neither does Kevin Hart. Today, Kevin Hart is more than a comedian. He's a global mogul and inspiration. Heartbeat produces movies, TV, and digital content, opening doors for new talent. He's building a legacy that goes beyond laughter. Kevin's influence reaches far outside Hollywood. After his accident, he became a fitness icon, sharing workouts and motivation with millions. He organizes 5K runs, making fitness fun and accessible. He's a leader in wellness, not just entertainment. Family is his anchor. He's a devoted husband and father. He shares real moments, breaking the stereotype of the absent celebrity dad. His family is his why. The Heartbeat effect is about turning your life into your message. Kevin's motto: hustle hard, work relentlessly, stay positive, never give up. He's shown that where you start doesn't matter. It's where you're going. He's living proof that self-belief and hard work change everything. Kevin Hart inspires millions to dream bigger. That's the story of Kevin Hart, a kid from Philly who turned pain into power. He went from selling shoes to selling out stadiums, from setbacks to comebacks. He's proof your circumstances don't define your destiny. Every day, he's building his Heartbeat empire, creating, evolving, and inspiring. He's not just a comedian, he's a mogul, rewriting the rules. The key to his success? Authenticity. Kevin became a star by being himself, flaws and all. He teaches us that your story is your superpower. Own it, share it, and the world will listen. His journey is about grit, grace, and greatness. If you enjoyed this story, stick around. There's more inspiration to come. Subscribe, follow, and join us for more incredible journeys. We'll be back with stories that motivate, challenge, and entertain. Until next time, keep hustling and stay inspired. The legacy continues. Don't touch that dial.